Good morning guys, welcome to my channel. It's currently 8:20 and this is my morning routine. I do exactly the same thing morning and night. Apart from the evening, I use the ordinary retinol and squaline and the retinol emulsion in the evenings, and I use a night cream instead of a day cream. So this is what I do. Just running water, nice warm water. I'm using the L'Oreal cream cleanser. Put a little tiny bit of that on my brush. Now I'm going to up a little bit, let my face a little bit, and here we go. This is just a pencil brush. Get a nice lather with that. That's it. Round and round in circles until I get a nice lather with it. Rinse it. And again. Sorry if the lighting's bad, guys. So then we're in this place where I can get a decent light. Dot on centre. Right, rinse it off again. Shake all the excess water off. And get your washcloth. And what I do is use one side of my face, and turn the cloth over. And wash the other side. Okay. Rinse my cloth out. You know it's nice and hot, this cloth. I just do like a little bit of a steam, heat. That's brilliant. Now just hand this back up. Okay, let the face dry. And now we go in with the cleanser. Just use these cotton rounds, but they're so big, I actually break them in half. And this is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Refreshing Toner, Smoothing and Anti-Fatigue with Vitamin C. I'm actually running out of this. I have got another one that I want to use. I've got the ordinary after I've used this one. Just go right with that. And that down a little bit. Like I said, I do use the retinol with squaline, which is not oil based, at night. So you can see, you just need I'm on about a couple of drops of this. It's going to last me absolutely ages. And the same with the retinol emulsion. That's like a creamy colour. You just need a couple of drops of that in the evening only. And also if you're going out during the day and you've been using retinol, always use a high factor sun cream. Okay, let's get into this. Right, the first I'm going to use is this, and it's the Marine Hyaluronic by the company The Ordinary. I will link everything below in my description bar. Once I'm done, this is quite a watery fluid. So just further that on. It says to pat, but I haven't got time for patting, so I just give it a good rub in. Okay, that's that one. Can continue going down. Excuse me, guys, I'm flashing a bit there to you. Okay, that's that one. Then the next one is the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. This is like a gooey serum. So I just, whoopsie, put a bit of this on. That one. The tail again, you're supposed to pat it in. This is more of a tacky serum. I just try to give it a good rub in. Because who's got time in the morning and at night to be patting and leaving between serums? All I'm going to do in the evening, before I take my makeup off, is get my serums on and basically get into bed. That's that. Then I'm going to be using the Buffet. This has got loads of peptides in it, technology peptides. Yeah, that was right in the first place. This is also another gooey Louis serum. Let's get that on. I'm going to use this, all these ordinary products, until I've run out of them, and then I'm going to start using the Elfriede. I'm just waiting for Elfriede to ship their face and neck firming cream to me. They are coming out with a makeup remover, which I will look forward to getting, if I can get it, that is. Because like I said before, guys, I can't have the moisturiser because something in the ingredients, customs won't let them send it. It's been prohibited. That's in that one. Excuse me guys, I've got a really bad chest again. Right, the next thing I use is this, and it's the Montague eye cream. This little tiny small amount, pea-sized amount, and then this I just do pat underneath. All over it again, and just pat underneath. Okay, the last thing I do use this one at night, by the way, my new night cream in the evening, but as it's daytime, I'm going to use my L'Oreal one. This is the Age Perfect Calming Cleansing Milk, Soothing and Anti-Fatigue, and this has magnesium in it and vitamin C. Like I said, in the evening, all I do is I've got my laundry lined up in what order I need to put them on. And if you do go onto their website, they will give you a, there is a thing on there that you can check to see what goes on first, serum wise, and what goes on last. But I tend to use the oils in the evening first, and then back down to my routine like I would do normally. So, and that's it guys, that is my evening routine. Apart from the evening, like I said, I do use these in the evening. Retinol with squaline and retinol emulsion. I put the oil on first, then the emulsion, and then the water-based serums. These are all natural, made with natural products, and all made 100% in a laboratory, very, very sanitized laboratory. They are a bargain, I must say. If you want nice skincare with a brilliant price, then go look at the Ordinary website. I will link down below where you can get all these items from. And that's it for my morning routine. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea now. Oh, sorry, clean my teeth first. Nice cup of tea and chill out for a little while. I think I've got my grandchildren coming down, as they've got half term this week. I hardly ever see the oldest grandchild because obviously she's always at school. So yeah, I look forward to seeing her. Right guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be sometime today probably. I must do this princess dress. I have to review it. I just haven't had time, and today could be one of those days where I will get a bit of time. So I will be reviewing later. Thanks for watching guys, bye.